Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Paul Kelly from Little Things, Big Things Grow. And this was a request by Julie. Thank you so much for this request and donation. And I have reacted to one song by Paul Kelly before. I think it was To Her Door, which definitely made an impact on me. Really great song. Looking forward to this. I believe Kev Carmody was a co-writer on this, and which he is an indigenous artist from Australia, and I believe this is a song about the start of the land rights movement. I gotta be honest, I don't know too much about that, so let's see. Maybe I will learn a lot, or it will incentivize me to go and learn more about it, which is one of the missions of this channel. Let's go.
Gather round, people, I'll tell you a story, an 8-year-long story of power and pride. British Lord Vestey and Vincent Lingiari were opposite men on opposite sides. Vestey was fat with money and muscle. Beef was his business, broad was his door. Vincent was lean and spoke very little. He had no bank balance, hard dirt was his floor. From little things, big things grow. From little things, big things grow. The Ringy were working for nothing but rations. But once they had gathered the wealth of the land, daily the pressure got tighter and tighter. The Ranger decided they must make a stand. They picked up their swags and started off walking at Waddy Creek. They sat themselves down. Now it don't sound like much, but it sure got tongues talking. Back at the homestead, and then in the town. From little things, big things grow. From little things, big things grow. Well, Vestey man said, I'll double your wages, 18 quid a week, you'll have in your hand. Vincent said, we're not talking about wages. We're sitting right here till we get our land. Vestey man roared, Vestey man thundered. You don't stand a chance of a cinder and snow. Vince said, if we fall, others are rising. From little things, big things grow. From little things, big things grow.
That's amazing. That's amazing. From little things, big things grow. These small actions and start to snowball, right? Oh, that's good. That's great writing. And that's just, so this is two actual people that exist. Vincent Lingiari, right? Is that how you say it? Lingiari? A man of few words, but then, you know, his actions speak loud, you know, because it doesn't sound like much now, but it sure got the tongues talking, you know, and then that snowball effect keeps happening. You know, people are inspired by that. If somebody speaks up, you know, or does something, and it gets that ball rolling, that other people also want to take action against this injustice. From little things, big things grow. That's amazing. That ripple effect. And we can, oh man, we need that, you know, in the world, this ripple effect of positivity. You know, it's always weird to me that we all know about these horrible people who have affected so many lives. And, you know, I'm waiting for one of those cats to come along to do the same thing but with positive impact. They are far fewer, in between, right? But from little things, big things grow. I like that, that he said, if we fall right here, other will rise. And, this Vesti guy, he doesn't understand that his money's not working here. He starts thundering, shouting, they don't get it, man. Like, this ain't about the money. This is not about the paper, bro. We're here for our values. This is far bigger than money, but you don't understand that. Really, really, really good stuff, man. Oh my God. And I love this way of delivering this folk style music, right? The guitars, great strumming pattern, the harmonica, great singing, amazing storytelling while being, educational and having this historic account of the origin of this movement, man. And I hear it's still going strong today. So that little seed that he planted, like on a farm, grows into something, that endures. Wow. Powerful stuff. Let's go.
Little things, big things grow. Then Vincent Lingiari boarded an airplane and landed in Sydney, big city of lights. And daily he went round softly speaking his story to all kinds of men from all walks of life. And Vincent sat down with big politicians. This affair, they told him, it's a matter of state. Let us sort it out while your people are hungry. Vincent said, no thanks, we know how to wait. From little things, big things grow. From little things, big things grow. Then Vincent Lingiari returned in an airplane back to his country once more to sit down. And he told his people, let the stars keep on turning. We have friends in the South, in the cities and towns. 8 years went by, 8 long years of waiting, till one day a tall stranger appeared in the land. And he came with lawyers, and he came with great ceremony, and through Vincent's fingers poured a handful of sand. From little things, big things grow.
Wow.
From little things, big things grow.
Wow.
Well, that was the story of Vincent Lingiari. But this is the story of something much more. How power and privilege can unmove a people who know where they stand in the law. From little things, big things grow. 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 From little things, big things grow.
Wow. didgeridoo is such an interesting and cool instrument, man. Human creativity and just their creations. Oh my god, I'm saying there like I'm not human. Hey, I might be. Maybe I'm AI. Maybe I don't even exist. No, man, what a powerful song! What an important song! And then at the end there, I was my heart rate went up. We literally had the music growing, into something bigger, something heavier, in terms of sound. And wow, this picture must be quite an iconic picture then, the one that I'm looking at, because this is this symbolizing like giving the land back to the indigenous people? Was it the Gurunji? I probably messed it up. I already messed up Vincent Liniari's name before. Apologies for that. But man, that's incredible. See, now I've this little seed has been planted with me that I want to read a little bit more about this in a very, very well written song. And man, it just touches you in a way like, oh man, all these great people. It inspires me. That's what I try to say. Like, remember when you're in a classroom or in a gym or wherever it is, where you got a room full of people and there's somebody, leading the class, whatever it is. And hey, who wants to do this or that, and nobody wants to raise its hand, Many people want to raise their hand, but you always have to have that first person standing up or raising their hands. And then you see the other people, all right, okay, I'm going to stand up as well. Or, I'm going to raise my hand. And that is what these people like Vincent Liniari represent. That feeling that we all have to rise up and fight against injustice. And many of us want to do it, but we're hesitant to take that first step. We're afraid. We are, I don't know why, of judgment, or maybe we're afraid that nobody else will stand up and that we'll be alone. I don't know. But people like that, they do it, out of their own conviction for, the fight of what is right. And then people follow along, right? Beautiful. And it inspires people, you see. He starts off as a man of few words, but then he goes around the country talking to politicians and this and that. So forget about it, man. Those are the people that we need in this world. That's amazing. Beautiful song. Really well performed. So yeah, man, I definitely need to check out more of Paul Kelly and want to learn a little bit more about this history, man. There's so much in the world, and I always want to learn everything, even though that's impossible, but hasn't stopped me from trying yet. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.